Has there ever been a better example of why you cannot trust a politician than the Gavin Newsom podcast? Now, whether you love him or you hate him, that aside, you cannot deny the 180 shift he has made in policies where he was standing firm 5 years ago. One of the biggest ones that touches us is defund the police. Now, all of a sudden, he's against it. It was a horrible idea. In hindsight, it wasn't what we should do. The funny thing is because SEBA's in Sacramento so much, we knew behind the scenes, these politicians, they really did know it wasn't a good idea. But guess what? They didn't care that it wasn't a good idea because they lead for popularity votes. It was a popular idea. And so to the cameras, they were all about it, Newsom included. But behind the scenes, he actually, ironically enough, stood firm with us on a lot of key issues for us. In fact, one bill he actually refused to sign because we were able to have conversations with him. Now, this may seem crazy that I'm defending him. I'm really not. What I'm trying to point out is the insider baseball, the game that this is with these politicians, especially in Sacramento. And now, as you see that Governor Newsom has his eyes on greener pastures, bigger job, he doesn't care. He doesn't care at all what his base in California supported or didn't support. He doesn't care what he was willing to say on camera 4 years ago, 2 years ago. Doesn't matter. Complete 180 shift. We're all collectively reeling from the whiplash of the flip-flop. Now he has his sights set on something bigger, and he's going to say whatever he thinks that the nation wants to hear. What does that say about the leadership in this state? When our top leader, the governor, the person who has the ability to veto and really sets the tone for the rest of the leadership in the legislature, is willing to completely abandon his values and principles because he has his sights on a better job. What does that say? To me, what it says is to the California Democrats, the moderates, we appreciate you because you're our voice up there. You believe in the things that we believe in. We may disagree on other areas, but in terms of public safety, you've been very strong. But to you or to any other elected official, what this says to me is you've got to be genuine. Stop chasing polls. Stop chasing popularity contests. We're not voting for prom king or queen. We're voting for leaders. And leaders have to stand on their core values, whether they're popular or not, because they know it's the right thing to do. There's no way that Governor Newsom can say that he thought defunding the police was a good idea, and now in hindsight, it's a bad idea. The only reason he's having a public shift on it is because the polls have changed. What kind of leaders are we electing when we're electing leaders who chase popularity and not core values?